Well, now we've completed the process of adding the subpatch adhesive to the organza, and it's soaked through into the leather fibers itself, and we'll now take it to the next step.
Well, I'm using a heat gun here, but a hairdryer would work. I just want it warm, and this is just going to help speed the drying of the adhesive, and it also enables me to press down those places that maybe aren't making good contact. Occasionally need just a little touch-up where I may have missed. You can't rub this stuff too much, it'll turn into little cottage cheese balls on you, but I've taken it almost all the way to the edge.
Because you have applied the the organza to the complete underside, it shouldn't be detectable that it's even there.
There'll be some slight stiffening because the glue is gonna lock up the leather a little bit, but I've found that it's, having subpatched using a lot of different subpatch materials, it represents itself much less than other subpatch materials.
And this leather is inherently stiff anyway.
Yeah. Now this will present a bit of a challenge putting the casing back on, because while the glue loses a lot of its tack, there is a little left. So getting the cushion back in the casing could be a little bit difficult. However, if you're just doing a spot repair like that to address one area of damage, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So I'll probably now, what I'll do is I'll trim off some of the excess.
Well, we'll let Jason continue in this trimming process, and we'll come up come back to the project as the next step.
All right.
Well, we've now put the internal core material back into the cushion casing, and we now have the entire top of this cushion subpatched with organza, hopefully bringing back some strength to the material, giving the additional life for the client. What other words do you have, Jay?
Well, it's still fairly flexible. It's a little bit stiffer than it was originally, but it's got a lot more structural integrity. As you can see, these don't come apart.
Yes.
So for somebody who wanted to, just keep the damage from getting any worse and not, proceed any further than that, this would be an option to pursue.
And what would be the next step?
Well, what we'll do is we'll do a cosmetic repair over the top here on these areas where it's actually torn all the way through. It doesn't address this delamination of the film in areas like that.
Let's take a look at that again. Yeah, I see that.
And it's over here.
Yeah.
But all of the fault lines where the scar tissue was in the original hide, those have all been reinforced. And, this should give them, another year or two out of the use out of the piece.
Okay.
But we wanted to present something that that a consumer, could take action. Like I said, if you have access to the rear side, the suede side of the leather, this is an option to at least keep your damaged Bicast from getting worse.
Thanks, Jay. That was very helpful.
All right.
This is Kevin with Advanced Leather Solutions. Give us a call if there's any questions about this procedure or anything else that have to do with leather furniture. It's 510-786-6059. Thank you.
Yep.